Bill was a kind and helpful boy. He was always ready to lend a hand to anyone in need. Whether it was helping a neighbor carry groceries or comforting a friend who was feeling down, Bill was always there for others. His heart was pure, and his intentions were always good. He found joy in bringing smiles to the faces of those around him. Bill believed in the power of kindness. He knew that even the smallest acts of generosity could make a big difference in someone's life. So, he made it his mission to spread happiness wherever he went. Little did he know, life had some difficult trials in store for him, trials that would test his spirit and challenge his faith. Despite his kind nature, Bill experienced the harsh reality of betrayal. His friends, the ones he had always supported, turned their backs on him. They doubted his intentions and spread rumors that hurt his reputation. The pain cut deep, leaving him feeling lost and alone. It wasn't just his friends, even his family seemed to misunderstand him. Their words, meant to guide, felt like sharp criticisms. They questioned his choices and doubted his abilities, making him feel small and insignificant. The walls were closing in and Bill felt the weight of the world on his young shoulders. Betrayal is a bitter pill to swallow, especially from those we hold dear. Bill's heart ached with a pain he had never known. The laughter and camaraderie he once shared with his friends now felt like a distant memory. Their absence left a void in his life, a constant reminder of the trust that had been broken. The warmth of family, once a source of comfort, now felt distant and cold. Their doubts echoed in his ears, amplifying his insecurities. He longed for their understanding, their belief in him, but it felt like an impossible dream. The walls of his own home seemed to close in on him, suffocating him with a sense of isolation. Loneliness became his constant companion. The once vibrant colors of his world faded to dull shades of gray. He retreated into himself, finding solace in solitude. The pain of betrayal was a heavy burden to bear, and he grappled with feelings of anger, hurt, and resentment. But even in the depths of his despair, Bill held on to a flicker of hope. He refused to let the bitterness consume him. He knew that succumbing to hatred and revenge would only perpetuate the cycle of pain. Instead, he sought refuge in his faith, finding solace in the belief that Allah was always with him. In the quiet moments of reflection, Bill turned to Allah. He poured out his heart in prayer, seeking guidance, strength, and healing. He found solace in the knowledge that Allah was always listening, always present, even when the world seemed to have turned its back on him. Through prayer, Bill discovered an inner strength he never knew he possessed. He realized that true victory lay not in seeking revenge, but in rising above the pain. He understood that Allah tests those he loves, and these trials were an opportunity for him to grow stronger in his faith. With newfound determination, Bill resolved to face his challenges with grace and dignity. He refused to let the bitterness of betrayal poison his heart. Instead, he chose to focus on the positive, seeking out opportunities for growth and learning. He found solace in the Quran, its words offering comfort and guidance. He learned about the importance of patience, perseverance, and forgiveness. He realized that Allah's plan was perfect, even when it seemed difficult to understand. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Bill continued to work towards his dreams, his spirit unwavering. He knew that success wasn't just about achieving his goals, it was about the journey and the person he became along the way. He held on to his values of honesty, integrity, and compassion, refusing to let the negativity of others dim his light. He understood that true strength lay not in physical prowess, but in the strength of his character and the depth of his faith. Bill's heart, once heavy with sorrow, began to heal. The pain of betrayal slowly gave way to a sense of peace and acceptance. He realized that Allah had never abandoned him, and his faith in the divine plan grew stronger with each passing day. He knew that his struggles were not in vain. They had tested him, molded him, and shaped him into a person of resilience and strength. Bill faced the future with newfound confidence, knowing that with Allah by his side he would shine brightly, illuminating the world with his kindness and unwavering spirit.